the start of a kind of a busy week. Maybe we'll start seeing things happening once again. This Sunday, the two songs out of the hymnal are He Touched Me and Have Thine Own Way, Lord. And this week we are switching to a new contemporary song. Each month we'll learn a different one. I've never seen the purpose of only singing something one week because you won't remember it the next time you've done it. So we'll be switching to Old Church Choir. And I used to have fun at my last congregation because the group that liked that song the most was my choir. And they had fun with that. The title for the sermon is Jesus Heals. Now, be aware of things that are coming up. We've got, of course, the board meeting coming up on the 8th. We have the start again of the Bible study on the 14th. Now, this study is related and based on and working with the movie Overcomer. And so to prepare ourselves for it, the first time we meet on the 14th, we'll be watching the movie Overcomer. So if you have not seen that movie, it is a very good Christian movie. And I always like to find Christian movies when I can, because there are too many out there that aren't Christian movies that unfortunately we're having to see. Other things that are coming up, if we look further in the future, we are going to be having the garage sale this year. We're going to try it and hope and pray the weather will help us out. April 17th, further down the road, that's the spring festival for the town. Hopefully, as we move further into the distribution of the COVID vaccine, we'll see more things coming back. Right now, everything is in kind of a holding pattern. That's one of the things we found as we had the Now Committee meeting, was that we were trying to look ahead and plan, but we couldn't know for sure what the conditions were going to be. Now, I'm hoping the vaccine will get distributed soon. If you have not already tried to find some place to get yourself on the waiting list for it, I'd encourage you to do so. This is a fun time of year. You never know what the weather's going to be like. This week, I'm able to go in short sleeves. Next week, I might be wearing a coat. But whatever the weather, the church will be here and we'll be looking forward to you. This Sunday, of course, is Communion Sunday, being the first Sunday of the month. Be aware of that. We'd love to have you here. We're still using a COVID-friendly way of distributing communion. So we're not having people kneel at the rail. It's going to be a continuous type form. So be aware of that. Looking ahead, there are many things that we'd love to see happening. Someone had suggested to make the announcement to those who are out there that at the community center on Mondays at 7, there's apparently an exercise class, and it is go at your own pace. So for those of us who have been sitting at home and not being able to get out and do much, that might be a good first step to get yourself back in shape. So be aware of that. Know that's there. So there are different things we're looking at possibly from the future. We may eventually even have a walking group for the church. For those who like to walk, getting together at a certain time and walking together as we go. But it's important as we now can start thinking about coming out of our houses and thinking about getting involved with one another, that we make sure we keep ourselves in as best shape as we can. In the meantime, we hold the fort. We pray for those who have the COVID. We pray for those who work with those with the COVID. We pray for those producing the vaccine. And we hope there will be a day when we can go through a service and go through announcements without even having to mention COVID at all. In the meantime, God be with you, and God bless you.